Anyways, chat, we got some updates. This will probably be for the final for today. I just wanted to take a look at it. It's kind of like a 2 in 1 or so. We're gonna get 2 specific videos in one. We got a unfortunately we got a tragic news about the man who married, you know, oh, not that one. Well, actually, not that one, actually, to be honest. That was actually a while ago. My apologies. The one that we're going to look at the most is the, apparently, of course, Twitter. Twitter is back at it again, and they're harassing a Japanese artist. Wow. What a surprise, right? Fucking Twitter people got nothing to do but harass literally okay, let me take a guess. Let me just take a guess. All right, this could go possibly a few different ways. Okay, all right. If it's a Japanese artist, right, it's either one, skin tone, like the skin tone, like it's not dark enough for a certain skin tone, or they like quote unquote whitewashed it, quote unquote. Number 2, it's probably like some kind of shipping or so. Like the only one that I can guess the most is like the Genshin shipping or something like that, or whatever. And 3, I don't think I got anything for 3 though. No, I think those are the top 2 that literally triggers people on Twitter. Western. Just like Westerners too as well, they get triggered with those 2 specific things about like art. But anyways, you know that you guys know that I'm like, you know, I like to draw and everything like that. I'm an artist, but I don't consider myself as professional yet. I haven't earned my pro title. But I do want to take a look at to see what specific picture it is. Or maybe it's AI. Maybe AI. Let's see.
We talked a lot about Japanese artists getting harassed by the Twitter police, Westerners who often like to harass Asian artists for various reasons, including saying that they made a character too light-skinned and then fixing the design. However, that's not what's going on in this one. This is more of the newer approach that the Twitter police have been taking, which is accusing an artist of using AI.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. That was my 3rd option. I was like, it's gonna be AI. It's gotta be AI, dude.
Not actually drawing the art that they're posting. That takes us to this artist, Shio, who had posted this art saying "Cream the Rabbit," hashtag Sonic the Hedgehog, hashtag Cream the Rabbit.
What's Is this supposed to be it? Is this supposed to be the quote-unquote AI art?
To which this Twitter cop, Lisnovsky, says, "So, how long for people to realize these are AI?" At the time of this screenshot provided by Savvy, we can see that Lisnova's tweet had like 24,000 likes, causing numerous people to also brigade Shio, accusing Shio of using AI, in which you can see some of the responses here. For example, this one reading, "Listen, if you want to prove you made it by yourself, show us a time-lapse of the drawing at high speed, so the whole process is shown short like this." They got a response from someone who says they don't have to do anything if they don't want to which that person responds saying, "Then they will still be accused for using AI." Man, what a weirdo.
See, ever since people started like talking about like, you know, talking about people like using AI and everything like that, right? Like these content creators, right? The problem is they have a responsibility on their platform to like, you know, to be responsible with their audiences about this situation itself. And now look, everybody is now attacking artists who are just like either enjoy drawing, right? Either they're not really doing much with their drawings. Either they enjoy drawing, they're trying to come up in the business or so with their drawings and everything like that. Now they're being harassed that they're saying that like, oh, you're using AI, you know? And I will repeat this over and over and over again until everyone understands. AI was used at the beginning, the sole intention to help artists to like decrease certain parts of the drawings, right? Like the process of certain drawings, right? For the process of drawing itself, decrease the process in a certain department, but then increase more resources in a different department, you know? Like, let's say, for example, for me, yours truly, right? Granted, I haven't drawn in a while because I haven't finished my art classes because I was trying to learn a new shading style. Too expensive for the art class, but anyways, that's a different story. Anyways, for me specifically, I have a specific one for myself that I use for posing. I use for posing and clothing design. So I can just have, I can have a specific character, not a specific character, but like a random generic looking anime girl with like a specific clothing design, and then different poses if I wanted to, Granted, it's a pain in the ass to do though, but that's basically how I use mine. Granted, there's some alterations to the outfit when it comes to the final design sometimes, depending if it doesn't get it like correctly off the top of off the first bat or anything like this. Like I'm not really feeling these shorts, so I kind of want to go with pants instead, or like maybe that top might look a little bit different if we do this or do this, and that's pretty much about it. That's pretty much like my rough gist of what I use. Or so the rest of the process is still kind of the same. I do the coloring, I finalize everything and all that stuff, but like that's about it though. But I don't let AI take my whole entire process. It's not like I go into AI, right? It's not like I go into AI, type all the stuff that I need to type out, right? Generate it and then post it on Twitter, and then say, oh, I draw it. No, it's not what I do. Or so I take the image itself, right? And then we just kind of take the outfit that we need and then the pose that we need. Sometimes I'll ask it to do a scenery, but even then the scenery isn't that good. So I have to basically like cut out the character and then fix the scenery itself. Because, sometimes it looks pretty fucking wonky, because AI can't do that very well. Well, it's because I don't know how to use AI at its full potential. That's also another thing too. I'm too lazy to learn, the things with AI itself. Trying out AI drawing is okay, but it feels huge difference on traditional. Difference? Is that what you're saying? Difference? Huge difference. Like in my personal opinion, like if you're starting to draw and everything like that, I will put my foot down and refuse. Like if someone tells me, hey, can you teach me, like if someone comes up to me, teach me how to draw or so, and then they come up to me and ask me, should I use AI and stuff like that, in my drawings, I'd be like, no, because number one, you have to learn the basics of drawing because you won't be able to point out the problems from an AI drawing. If you just immediately just skip all of the steps and just immediately start using AI as part of your drawings or so, the problem is your art will always look weaker because you don't know the subtle differences and the actual problems with the drawings itself, because you're going to be like, oh, okay, it looks good, it looks really fantastic, so I'm just doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then there you go, we're done. It's like small little tweaks here and there, but then for an actual real artist who've done it for a while, or a professional artist, right? They'll be able to see and notice and be like, yeah, there's something wrong with the face. There's something wrong with the eyes. They're not really, they're not spaced properly. This looks a little bit off. The shading here doesn't really match with the shadings over here on this side. So the lighting feels a little bit off. It's basically all the stuff that you need to learn. It's just all the basics. Be like, oh, that anatomy doesn't look very good as well. Like let's say for example, they fuck up like the arm or something and it looks like a fucking chorizo, and it's just kind of like, yeah, they fucked that shit up. So that's the only reason why.
Another one saying, sorry, but that's AI. Similarly, this one saying, you use AI, shh. Now, the specific tweet of Shios that they're responding to here is a bit unclear because it has since been deleted, but we can very reasonably presume that they were either posting this on the direct tweet that Shio made of Cream the Rabbit, or a tweet they made addressing the AI accusations or something of the sort. Regardless, Shio would eventually address this in a different tweet that has not been deleted. We'll take a look at that in a moment, but first, as more and more people began to defend Shio and call out the Twitter police for being a bunch of absolute creeps, Lisnovsky also got a ton of backlash for the tweet that they made that once again got over 20,000 likes. Eventually, Lisnovsky making this response that reads, "Good morning. I just woke up and after looking at the events, I guess I have some apologizing to do. I'm sorry for posting that comment, really, since the art is privated. The post got community noted, all without me noticing. I guess I can say things got blown out of proportion. I also apologize to people for acting extremely awful towards the post, getting viral, quote unquote. Despite that not being something I was expecting. I didn't mean for it."
What do you mean you weren't expecting it? Bro, are you serious? Oh my lord, man. I just cannot believe some of these people who think, oh, I wasn't expecting for my comment to explode or anything like that or get so much traction or so, you know. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Civil war that happened in the comments. Things got out of control very quick, honestly. I should have deleted the post sooner. I'm sorry if the words don't go through properly. Despite being Argentinian, I don't like my country nor my language, so I've been using English for 10 years now, and I'm still not good at typing stuff still. However, people in the responses are not having that. For example, Savvy saying, the honorable thing for you to do is delete your account. Go crawl back to Tumblr and take a few years to reflect on why you really did that. Another saying, I hope you sent them a private
Thank you for the
apology.
follow. Welcome.
Saying, I did, but it seems I can't send them any more messages after sending 5 of them. Similarly below that one, a response saying, apologize to the artist directly. And yeah, it is pretty weird that they didn't tag the artist directly in this tweet. Like, they directly quote tweeted the artist originally and sent that accusation to them. But then when they make the so-called apology, they're not going to tag them at all. For some reason, this is something that's fairly common on Twitter. In situations like this where people harass an artist and get backlash and make some apology or whatever, this is not the first time I've seen them like not tag the artist. It makes the apology come off rather questionable and insincere. If they're still hoping that the accusations stick in a way, like, oh, here's the apology that no one knows who I'm specifically referring to unless they're in the loop with the situation. But anyways, that takes us back over to Madam Savvy and a quote tweet that she made responding to that apology post from Lisnovsky. And we're specifically taking a look at this as well because Shio actually responded to this tweet, which we'll get to after we get all the context, of course. So, Savvy says, a tale of caution. There's a lot of garbage humans out there, like the person I'm quoting now. You must be wondering what led to this. Another loser viciously attacked another artist for using quote-unquote AI. That post went viral, and through the user's own vitriol and others, the artist in question had to go private temporarily. Any attempt to provide
There's no Diddy party here. What are you talking about?
And the poor artist received endless hate, cruel words, and was even accused of not even being Japanese. All you had to do is go to the user's media tab and you would see progress images and their tablet. But no, this ugly loser accused someone of AI. The only reason anyone does this is to cause trouble. An individual who would use AI would have nothing to lose, but an artist who does not would have everything to lose. There's zero reason to make petulant AI call-out posts. And independent artists. Business are different, but this, to do it in such a hateful manner, not okay. Every week, some new loser comes along clout chasing. I wish I had more screenshots to show how absolutely abhorrent these people were, but you get the point. I think it's disgusting to put an artist through so much stress. It could ruin their business or even their hobby to be attacked like that. Shio was the artist attacked. If you like Sonic art, feel free to check them out. Very cute work. You can also search the name and see what kind of horrible things were said. And yeah, Savvy including a number of other examples of people harassing the artist. I'm not going to go through all this stuff. Some of it would even be a bit much to show here on YouTube, but essentially to summarize it, you got all manner of accusations from people accusing Shio of using AI to be an pedophile. As mentioned, also accusing Shio of not actually being Japanese. And other people trying to self-promote themselves, harassing Shio and being like, look at my art instead. Which
Man, dude. Man, dude. Yeah, there's always those people when they see a post go viral when it's like literally nothing's going on here. They're like, look at my artwork. My artwork is better. I don't use AI art. Or AI, in, I should say. I don't use AI in my artwork, you know? Oh, man, dude.
Which takes me to my next point, and then we'll take a look at Shio's response. This point, though, is that a lot of people who accuse other artists of using AI and stuff like that are artists themselves, and I find that so weird. Like, you would think artists have some sort of mutual respect and kindness to each other, and generally they do from what I've seen, but then you have this other subset of like Twitter cop clout-chasing weirdos who try to cancel other artists and get them harassed and use that to promote their art. It's seriously beyond pathetic. And so, as mentioned,
yeah,
to Shio's account, Shio responds to Savvy's tweet, the one we just read, and says, when I first saw the quote you wrote, my heart was immediately drawn in. I can't even describe how deeply those words resonated with me. As I repeatedly read that passage for hours, tears wouldn't stop flowing. Before I knew it, my emotions were overflowing, and I was surprised at how deeply moved I was. The thoughts and pain that I usually keep buried inside seemed to lighten because of your quote. It meant so much to me. I'm truly filled with gratitude. Your words have been a source of encouragement and have given me hope. Thank you so much. However, some people would defend the false accusations and actually get upset at Savvy's tweet. For example, this one saying, wait, are you trying to defend AI images and are now calling out the person who rightfully pointed it out while having no control of what people who saw it started saying? What's wrong with you? AI is not art, it's art theft. What is this person even talking about? Where's Savvy defending AI images? They're defending a person from falsely being accused of using AI. This person's like actually doubling down and defending the harasser. And go figure, that person's pin tweet is them talking about how their commissions are open for stuff like Sonic art. Going back to what we were just talking about a few minutes ago, someone would call them out saying their point is that it wasn't AI art. If you went onto the artist's timeline, there's progress images and such that were left out by the initial accuser. Isn't that convenient? But the OP says, but there's so much I'm missing, but noticing as well. Like I never heard of a cream as a hedgehog challenge. Where was that even a thing though? Maybe I'm out of the loop. I don't recall the initial tweet ever talking about some like challenge though. They're just like, cream the hedgehog. The frick are they talking about, dude? And excuse me, it says cream the rabbit, not hedgehog even. The point is those persons like making stuff up and getting mad about it looks like. I also have to think maybe they used AI but drew over it to make it seem legitimate. There was a thing called Mobius AI that's
They've already made a term for it, calling Mobius AI. Ah, dude. Man, that's crazy. Man, these people go through every length of the universe to name everything, you know? It's like literally the pioneer days. It's Mobius time. It's Morbin time.
It seems to produce the same stuff the artist did. Plus, people who are using AI will usually make fake work in progress stuff as well. So you can understand why I'm questioning a lot of things.
Good, no one cares. You play Fortnite. You're playing Fortnite. What's in your profile picture? What am I seeing, huh? Am I seeing a bunch of anime waifus in your profile picture? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Oh my gosh, the terminally online behavior from this person is like off the charts. It's like crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, this is the sort of person who will back up false accusations about other people.
I guess I'm using Mobius AI, I guess. I have no idea what that means, to be honest.
The sort of person that's coming after you. On a more wholesome note, we've got this Geen profile pic, based Geen profile pic person responding here to Savvy's tweet saying, I'm noticing a pattern. An artist gets accused of AI and it's from other artists. It's a shame that some folks would rather witch hunt another artist rather than learn from them. Your art isn't going to improve with that mindset. And
facts. 1000% facts, dude. Facts.
Finally, going back to Shio's Twitter account, once again, you can find them over on Twitter at which, yeah, I'm not even going to try reading that out loud, but I will have it in the description for you to copy paste over.
I have
Twitter
no idea how you're
like
supposed to say that, to be honest.
Shio's most recent pinned tweet, as you can see, is this one saying, test. First time I've tried using a time lapse, but I don't feel very good about it. Like, I'm being monitored. And so that is the situation. Hope you enjoyed my coverage. If you did,
it's so weird, dude. Artists cannot just like, you have to show progress now these days, or else they'll tell you, be like, oh, you're using AI, you know? Since Ko is AI, we dubbing you the sparkly water AI. Shut the fuck up. He tags the artist to accuse him, but doesn't tag the artist for the apology. Yeah. You know what, chat? Maybe I should do an art piece, you know? Hey, Mega, thank you for the follow. Maybe we should do an art piece. Who knows? Maybe they'll call my art AI. That would be funny, to be honest, and I wouldn't even care at the end of the day. Ko AI, I knew it. People mostly use Photoshop to draw on PC, I think. You know, it's funny because like people actually use like actual like Photoshop to like combine stuff, you know? Like textures and things like that to make like drawings out of it and stuff like that, which is pretty cool in my personal opinion. But yeah, I don't know, personally, look, I don't care. I personally straight up just don't care. If you actually still care in the year 2025, you're just cringe, and that's it. You're just cringe, and you're just very self insecure. You're like insecure about your own artwork too as well, you know? You're just insecure and you're just calling out other artists that are just better than you. I'm just saying, you know, if you don't improve on your own art and you decide to put other people down, it just means your art is terrible, and period. But hey, it is what it is. What you're gonna do, right? Hey, anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. Also, leave artists alone, bro. It's not that serious, okay? All right. Like for me personally, I just use it for ideas, you know. For me, I just use it for like early processes or so when it comes to drawing, you know. Because at least now I can focus more on like rendering and improve my rendering even more. Sometimes I can do really good rendering when I'm experimenting. Sometimes I do really shitty rendering, but you know, it is what it is. It's just how it is for drawing. Sometimes I do really good, sometimes I do really bad. So anyways, because I like to experiment when it comes to like drawing. So anyways, that's the end of the video. And leave artists alone. Shut the fuck up, Twitter, okay? And peace.